Hello student. Today we are going to start with lesson number 12, India Post-Independence Social Science Standard 8th second semester. India Attained means achieved independence on 15th August 1947. On the previous day, that is on 14th August 1947, Pakistan separated from India. Thus, along with the happiness of being independent, people of India had to face a whole lot of problems too. Due to the partition means divide approximately means around 80 lakh refugees was a major challenge. Second challenge was to integrate. Integrate means combine the 562 small and big princely states into the United India. The third major challenge was to build a stable means strong political system to fulfill the expectations. Expectations means trust and hope of the people and develop India into a strong nation. Why was India partitioned? Partition means divide. What were the problems faced by a country after the partition? How did these political changes happen? All these questions will be answered in the chapter. First of all, resolution of the Muslim League. Resolution means decision of the Muslim League. The Britishers had always followed the policy of divide and rule. They propagated means spread the belief among the people of India that the Hindus and Muslims had different interests and culture. Many Muslim leaders were convinced means satisfied that the Muslims will not be safe and the socio-political and cultural interests of the Muslims will not be taken care of it in the independent India. To safeguard the interest of the Muslim community and to ensure means make sure the development of both the communities, it was necessary to create a separate country, that is Pakistan. In the Lahore session means meeting of 1940, the Muslim League passed the resolution means decision that Pakistan would be formed in area having a majority of the Muslims populations. Henceforth means in the future, demand for Pakistan became the main goal of the Muslim League. Next, the Mountbatten Plan. The British had to declare India independent, noteworthy standing. Means for all the intensity means power of the freedom movements. Viceroy Mountbatten arrived in India in March 1947. He was of the opinion that the partition was an inevitable means unavoidable condition of the independence of India. Otherwise, the entire country will face communal riots means fight and many people would suffer due to it. Many visionaries means inspired leaders who knew the reality unwillingly accepted the proposal. Proposal means plan of the formation of Pakistan. The discussions and negotiations means talk continued for 3 months over a series of meetings. Consequently means therefore Mountbatten proposed means suggested the plan of the partition of India, which is known as the Mountbatten Plan. The British Parliament passed the Indian Independence Act that finalized means complete the arrangements for partition and abandoned means rejected or neglected the British sovereignty. Sovereignty means authority over the princely state. Next, Indian Independence Act 1947. The clause of the Mountbatten Plan were number 1. Sikhs, Muslims and Hindus in Punjab and Bengal legislative assemblies would meet and vote for partition. If a simple majority of either group wanted partition, then these provisions would be divided. Number 2. Sindh was to take its own decision. Number 3, the fate. Fate means luck or fortune of Northwest Frontier Province and Sylhet district of Assam was to be decided by a referendum. Referendum means vote. Number 4, India would be independent by 15th August 1947. Number 5, the separate independence of Bengal was ruled out. Number 6, a boundary commissions to be set up in case of partition. Number 7, the princely states could join any one of the unions, and if they were not willing to join any of the unions, then they were free to remain independent. According to the Indian Independence Act and the Mountbatten Plan, India was divided into India and Pakistan. Mountbatten was appointed as India's first Governor General and Muhammad Ali Jinnah as the first President of Pakistan. The struggle that had started in 1857 CE ultimately means finally met its goal in 1947 CE. Sindh, Balochistan, West Punjab, Northwest Frontier and East Bengal were included in Pakistan. The rest of the regions remained in India. Next, rejoicing the independence throughout the nation. Rejoicing means happiness. A wave of happiness and celebrations swept the nation. We had become free from the shackles. Shackles means chain of slavery, means labor. Innumerable means countless revolutionaries and freedom fighters had sacrificed their lives. Many known and unknown people had contributed in a small or big way, even beyond their capacity in the freedom struggle to make us independent. Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister of independent India, and he unfurled the tricolor flag of a country at the Red Fort in Delhi by replacing the Union Jack of England. The nation was rejoicing. Rejoicing means happiness in the glory of independence. Next, the princely states. As per the Indian Independence Act, many princely states declared their desire to remain independent. Sir C.R. Ramaswamy Iyer declared the states of Travancore as a sovereign republic. It was followed by the Nizam of Hyderabad, Nawab of Bhopal, and Holkars of Indore. The Nawab of Junagadh declared his desire to join the Union of Pakistan. If every princely state had declared its independence, then India could never have attained its utility, means use, and integrity, means honesty. There would have been constant means continuously conflict means fight over boundaries. The resources of development would become limited and the princely states would have indulge means give way to in disputes, means quarrel, and independence would have become meaningless means useless. Next, merger of the princely states. Merger means combination. At the time of independence, there were 562 princely states in our country. India became a strong union as all of these princely states had joined the Indian Union. This most important and challenging task was completed by the Vice Prime Minister and the Home Minister, Sri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and his Secretary, Sri V.P. Menon. They appealed to the patriotism. Patriotism means nationalism of the kings, and with their excellent diplomatic skills, they successfully merged 559 states with the Indian Union. The first princely state to accept the merger means combination was the king of Bhavnagar, Maharaja Krishna Kumar Singh Ji. At the end, only three states were reluctant. Reluctant means opposed to cooperate, and they were Junagadh, Hyderabad and Kashmir. The people of Junagadh were keen. Keen means eager to join India, and they launched. Launch means started protest. Protest means objection for the same against the Nawab of Junagadh. Ratubhai Adoni along with other people established Arji Hukumat. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel conducted referendum. Referendum means votes and declared Junagadh as a part of the Indian Union as per the will of its people. Military action was taken against the Nizam of Hyderabad and it was also merged means joined in the Indian Union. Pakistan attacked Kashmir in 1948 CE and the King of Kashmir, Maharaja Hari Singh, officially joined the Indian Union. Geographically and strategically means diplomatically, it was very important that these states join the Indian Union. The kings of princely states wanted to give a responsible government to their people. It was ensured. Ensured means confident that the government of India would prove to be a responsible government to the people. The second reason to agree to the merger means combination was that people became aware means knowledgeable of their rights as a result of proper education. Every individual was able to understand the meaning of independence. Each one wanted to be free and developed. Thus, the kings and their people anticipated. Anticipated means look for, desired. Desired means necessary development after being a part of the Indian Union. It is a big thing to surrender one's kingdom except for some amount of property, and it indeed means in fact was a very credible means good act on the part of the kings of these princely states. This merger means combination of 562 princely states is a historical phenomenon. Phenomena means event not only in the Indian but in the history of the world. India shall always remain indebted. Indebted means grateful to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and VP Menon for fulfilling this mammoth means huge task and securing the unity and integrity of India forever. Their contribution towards the country was invaluable. Invaluable means precious, priceless. Next, Gandhiji's assassination. Assassination means murder. It was only 6 months since India had attained means achieved independence when the entire means whole nation received a very big shock. Many part of the country were hit by a nasty means unfriendly communal riots. Riots means fight on account of the partition. Gandhiji started fasting. Fasting means go on hunger strike no or eat nothing to stop these riots means fight. He appealed to the people to maintain peace and unity. During his fasting means go on hunger strike or eat nothing in Birla House while Gandhiji was going for his evening prayer on 30th January 1948. Nathuram Godse shot him death. The entire nation means whole nation went into deep grief. Grief means sadness and shocked as they heard this sad news on radio announced. Announced means reported by Jawaharlal Nehru, friends and comrades. Comrades means companion. The light has gone out of our lives and there is darkness everywhere. I do not know what to tell you and how to say it. Our beloved leader, Bapu, as we called him the father of the nation, is no more. Gandhiji believed in unity among all classes and communities, means group of people, and for this he sacrifice means gave up his whole life. Gandhiji's funeral rites means burying ceremony rituals were performed in Delhi. Grieving means sorrow, upset or crying people join the funeral. Funeral means burying ceremony or ritual to pay their homage. Homage means respect. Next, Rehabilitation of refugees means reconstruction of a person who had left his or her native country. Lakhs of people came to India from Pakistan. Their settlement and employment was the biggest challenge that the government of India met successfully. People were given as many facilities as possible. Huge refugee camps were opened. They were given not only shelter and food but also love and compassion. Compassion means care. The common people and various organizations also helped the government. Thus, these people could integrate. Integrate means combine easily with the fellow Indians. Next, Constitution of India and its implementation means application. The Constituent Assembly was formed in 1946 CE. Its objective was to frame constitution for the independent India. This work continued up to December 1949. Each point, each clause means section or paragraph, were extensively means completely, thoroughly discussed and debated. Debated means talk about. The assembly met for 11 sessions. Sessions means sitting or hearing, along with 166 days of meetings. Various committees and subcommittees did the work of correcting and mending. Mending means make up or fix details of the constitutions. 300 Indians participated in this process. Through the meetings related to the drafting means writing of the constitution held in Delhi, but the members came from all over the nation. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was appointed as the chairman of the drafting committee. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was appointed as the president of the Constituent Assembly. The constitution was prepared and passed by the Constituent Assembly. It was implemented. Implemented means applied on 26 January 1950. This was the day when actual powers were wielded. Wielded means displayed or used to the people. Thus, 26 January is celebrated as the Republic Day, whereas 15th August is celebrated as the Independence Day. These 2 days are renowned as our national festivals. British Governor General Mountbatten retired and returned to England. After him, C. Rajgopal Achari became the Governor General. He was the last Governor General of India after the constitution was enforced. Enforced means applied. Dr. Rajendra Prasad became the first president of our country. With this, I have completed with the lesson India post-independence. Hope you all have understood. Thank you.